Hello once more, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Back here real quick for the Week 7 Big Ten prediction video. Here, as I'm pre-recording this on a Sunday morning for you all, you'll see this on Thursday coming up. So here's the deal: 6 games. Last week I went 5-1, and improved my record to 53-7. So we go into week number 7. We have 6 matchups, as you can see. First one's Indiana and Michigan. Michigan, they're coming off a big win. 52-10 against Purdue, by the way. Which makes it pretty interesting. So 52-10 against Purdue for Michigan last week. That they got the big win. And Michigan this week coming in against Indiana, unbeaten 6-0 in the top 4 at the moment. The rankings come out on Sunday morning here in a little bit. But going into this matchup next weekend, it's going to be a pretty rough game for Indiana. I think Michigan's going to score at least 30 plus on them and probably give up like 10 to 20, just under 20 points again. So I'm going to take Michigan against Indiana in week 7, shockingly. Moving on to the next matchup, Rutgers and Michigan State, another Big Ten East matchup. Rutgers coming in off their bye week. They're still 4-1. Those? No, they're 4-2 now. Also, Wisconsin 24-13, so they did not have a bye week. They're coming in on a loss, 4-2. And with a win this week, they can improve to 5-2. I think against Michigan State, who has an interim head coach now for the remainder of the season, I think this should be an easy win for Rutgers to get. Michigan State, I'm not sure about how they're going to do the rest of the year with an interim head coach, but I think Michigan State will be pretty average the rest of the year. Rutgers, I think they're going to find a way and think they get this with a win, and I think they continue their season with a win at home against Michigan State on next weekend on Saturday. Now to Purdue, Ohio State. After seeing Purdue almost come back against Iowa on Saturday, the 7th of October, which was yesterday, as of the day we recorded this on Sunday for you all to see on Thursday this week. Purdue comes in with a loss. Ohio State comes in with a 6-0 record. That Ohio State comes off a big win, 37-17 against Maryland, to go to 5-0, which they continued their 5-0 run and ranking to the 4th in the country. Who knows what their new rankings will be? They'll probably move up after Texas got beat in the Red River rivalry by Oklahoma. Ohio State, I do expect Ohio State to get this win. I know Purdue in the past has upset Ohio State in West Lafayette before. If that's going to happen, I think Ohio State's going to have to play. I think Purdue's going to have to play pretty good offense and play pretty good defense. Their offense looked interesting yesterday. The defense, though, for Purdue, I think is going to be going to have to be key and try to play hard to get this win against Ohio State. Unfortunately, I see Ohio State getting the win in this matchup to go to 6-0 to become bowl eligible on the season. I think Ohio State wins that matchup in West Lafayette. Moving on to the next one in College Park, Maryland. Playing Maryland, he was 5-1 with coming off a 37-17 loss to Ohio State, and Illinois, he's coming off a 20-7 loss to Nebraska. I'm going to say this: Illinois does not look like the Illinois they were last year when they were pretty good. They look like an Illinois team that's trying to learn about themselves this season through the first 6 weeks. I think it's going to take Illinois some time this year before they finally do some major work and get some big wins. Illinois, are they going to become a team that's more eligible this year? I'm not sure. They have a lot of questions I have from watching their seeing part of their game against Nebraska. Like the part I saw, they had like 8 punts in that game. For Maryland on the other side, I think Maryland, they're a little bit better. I think Maryland gets the win to go to 6-0 and become bowl eligible this week. So I'm going to take Maryland this week in week 7 against Illinois. And on to the next matchup, Penn State and UMass. Penn State coming off a bye week as they sat at 5-0 all week. And here in week 7, Penn State, they have a matchup against a UMass team, which I think they should slaughter big time and get a big win. I think Penn State will win this matchup to go to 6-0. They'll become the third Big Ten team to go 6-0 this season. Well, one of them will be 7-0 after week 7, I think. And that's just the storyline of how Penn State football, I think, is going to be this year. Because I think Penn State gets the win this week in week number 7. So there you have it. Penn State, I think, goes to 6-0 this week in week 7. That's the late game on Peacock this week. No night games this week in Big Ten for week 7. Moving on to the last matchup of the last matchup of the week, which is the last Big Ten game of the week, which is going to be on Fox at 3 p.m. next Saturday, between Iowa and Wisconsin. Technically, this game has 2 games. The night before the game, on Friday night before the game, the student managers play a flag football game for the Rusty Toolbox, which the Iowa student managers, I think, have won last year, and I think they may have won the year prior to that. But the story has always said that the student managers, when they play that flag football game, someone always ends up getting hurt with a broken arm or something, or a broken foot. So someone gets hurt some way in that flag football game. But the real football is going to be in the game in Madison, Wisconsin at there's for a Big Ten West title, I think. I did predict Wisconsin was going to win the division of the Big Ten West this year, and I was going to come in second with 2 losses at least. And after seeing Iowa's performance on Saturday, the 7th, against Purdue, 6 passes completed, none to wide receivers. That was the first time in Kirk Ferentz head coach's era that Iowa didn't complete a pass to a wide receiver in his 387 games he coached at Iowa, which is shocking. So all I have to say about that is this. Iowa's wide receivers just keep dropping balls, which they did a lot yesterday on October 7th. And going into this matchup, Iowa's quarterback, Deacon Hill, who transferred from Wisconsin, he needs to work on throwing passes. He made 5 to his tight end, 1 to a running back. The running back showed up that game, got a touchdown. And then the tight end, Eric Hall, got a touchdown as well in the 4th quarter to make it 20-7. And unfortunately, Purdue scored a touchdown in 2014 and still almost came back and won. For a while, I thought it was going to be 21-20, but it wasn't. But this matchup, Iowa has not won a game in Madison, Wisconsin since 2015, the year they went 12-0. So that was the last time they won a game in Madison, Wisconsin, in the Big Ten, in this matchup. Iowa won last year in Iowa City, which was their first win against Wisconsin since, I want to say, 2018 maybe, or maybe even farther back. Yeah, last year I think was, Iowa's first win against Wisconsin in a long time. So, it's like 2015, I think, maybe. But look at this matchup. I think Wisconsin's going to control most of this game because I don't know how. I haven't seen Wisconsin play much. This matchup's going to be one of those games where Wisconsin plays pretty good, and I think Wisconsin and Iowa. This might be one of those games where it's going to be a slugfest, where it's going to be like 10-7 or 17-7 final score, and I think that will happen. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to take Wisconsin in this game, going against Iowa, my favorite team. Shockingly, we'll see what happens though. It is the game I think that's going to decide the Big Ten West race on who goes to Indianapolis this year. That being said, I hope you enjoyed the Week 7 Big Ten predictions here as I pre-recorded on Sunday. You'll see it on Thursday, coming up in about 4 days from now. With that being said, please remember to watch, like, subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends to do the same if they've not done so already. And also don't forget to hit that notification button below so you when I upload a new video. And with that being said, have a nice day. Stay safe and peace out. And I will see you right back here. The Week 8 predictions in the following Thursday. So have a nice day. Stay safe. Peace out. And bye for now, everyone. Bye.